Hi everyone, I'm Rebecca Bickham, Editor-in-Chief with AMP Media. I'm here at the AMP Annual Conference and Expo, being joined by Greg Kleinrichert. He's the Vice President of Best-Tec. Thank you for being here today, Greg.
You're welcome. Thank you very much for having me.
Well, congratulations. You are an MP Corrosion Innovation of the Year Award winner. Could you tell us a little bit about Best-Tec?
So Best-Tec is an environmental remediation company. It's been around for 38 years. It was founded by my father. We specialize in majority federal contracting, a lot of military applications, and that is what led us to the development of our new process for lead paint removal, which employs induction coating removal technology followed by high-powered laser ablation for final surface prep and recoating applications.
How can your induction coating removal and laser ablation process change maintenance for coatings?
So with our new process, it gives us the ability to do traditional corrosion control without the need of a traditional containment system. Our process employs point source capturing of all the fumes we generate as well as the media. So it allows us the ability to go in and target the critical areas that start corroding first without the need of removing a lot of excessive paint that happens to be nearby it that actually gets lumped into a lot of these projects. So with us, we can go in, do targeted corrosion control right at the source of where it is without overlapping and doing a bunch of unnecessary work at the same time. So it's a better use of the money if spent doing the work where it is a problem.
Fantastic. So what are the benefits of using your process versus traditional methods for coating removal and surface prep?
So our process, first off, without the containment, it saves a lot of time with the initial setup. Also, when it comes to bridge projects and large infrastructure projects, there's a lot of the times there's road closures, lane closures, a lot of ancillary items that go on with noise and then requirements for different residences. You have certain work hours. Our process being much more quieter, much smaller, we're able to get in and do projects faster. So, and that also, with a smaller footprint, reduces the amount of time that we're there, but also noise and allowing, the flow of traffic and the overall process to be cleaner and more efficient, which ultimately saves the client money.
Well, thank you for sharing all that today. Is there anything else you'd like to share with our audience?
One thing, the laser ablation standard was recently published in August of last year. That has really paved the way for this process to start sprouting. Inside of the laser ablation standard, there's multiple different levels of remediation we can do for coatings. We can do partial coating removal, full coating removal, laser abrasion. There's different levels inside of that you can do. But for the project engineers, when they start studying this and they start looking at their individual projects, they will be able to design them differently to where they won't have as much remediation that needs to happen of the paint. And as well with the lead paint issue, if the bridge has a lot of corrosion or the structure has a lot of corrosion, the laser may not be able to actually fix that. But what we can do is go in and remove any hazard associated with the coating and then allow hand tools or some other type of traditional methods to be employed outside of a containment. So that is the real key with our process, is getting outside of that containment, which reduces the overall burden of large-scale projects.
Understood. Well, thank you for being here with us today, Greg. Again, I'm Rebecca Bickham with AMP Media, joined by Greg Kleinrichert here at the AMP Annual Conference and Expo. Thank you for joining us.